are Katie's best friends, Jem and Ty.
We want to thank you all for letting us take a few minutes to toast our very dear friend Katie and her new husband Chris.
Have you ever seen a more radiant bride?
And how about Chris? He's looking good or what?
We love the fact that we can act inappropriately childish around Katie, and she will be right there with us, acting just as, if not more silly. She is a genuine person with no pretenses. She is caring, warm-hearted, bright, and completely selfless.
Both of us consider ourselves very lucky to call Katie a best friend. And we know no matter how long we go without seeing each other, she will and always will be there to share the good, the bad, and the important experiences in our life.
Chris is a great guy. He's really funny, friendly, and easy to get along with. So much that whether you're meeting him for the first time or known him for years, he is sure to talk your ear off.
True. Katie has become happier and has a better outlook on life in general since Chris came in her life. We are eternally grateful for the joy he has brought to her life.
We look forward to the future with these two. They are a perfect match, and we know they will remain not only lovers, but best friends for the rest of their lives.
They just seem to have a certain something about them. And we know that theirs will truly be a match made in heaven.
Please raise your glasses while we propose a toast.
If you ever are to enjoy life, now is the time. Today should always be your most wonderful day. Let today be the building blocks for all the years to come. And may your home and hearts be filled with laughter and love for the rest of your lives.
We love you guys. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, and AJ, thank you for joining us today to celebrate Chris and Katie's big day. I hope everyone is having a great time. But if there's anybody here who's feeling worried, nervous, or apprehensive, you're either me because I'm giving the speech, or Katie because you just married Chris Piontkowski. At first, I didn't know where to start when writing this, so I decided to browse the internet for some advice. After a few hours, I found some really good stuff, but then I remembered I was supposed to be writing a speech. Anyway, when I met Chris in second grade, I never thought I'd be standing here by his side over 20 years later giving this speech as his best man. For anyone who doesn't know, my name is also Chris. You might think two Chris's being best friends would be confusing at times when we were growing up at times, and it was, especially since he's actually Joseph Christopher and I'm Christopher Joseph. I've had the pleasure of being Chris's partner in crime, so to speak, or not, depending on the crime who's asking. His neighbor, and best of all, his friend. If you don't know Chris, I can tell you he's dedicated, hardworking, perseverant, and can push buttons very fast. At least based on what I've seen from him playing video games. Chris is the type of guy who you can count on to talk to in times of need, go to for a good laugh, and he always has your back. Including that time in 4th grade when we'd been flinging Jello on the cafeteria stealing all week. And he got busted, but I didn't, and he never ratted me out. Being such close friends growing up gave us plenty of opportunities to find adventures and mischief, which led to plenty of injuries. Like the time I almost broke my thumb when Chris and his dad took me skiing for my first time. Or when I thought for sure I broke something when I tried jumping off my front porch on a pogo stick and it hit my face. Sometimes Chris might have laughed at first, and who can blame him? But then he was always right there to help me get back on my feet. For some reason though, Chris's injuries usually came from more mundane activities. He managed to break his arm while sprinting backwards at football camp, needed stitches after trying to open a can of soup, and got second-degree burns when he walked into a pot of boiling someone happened to carry to his sink while we ate some good old crab mac and cheese. His version of that story might be a little bit different, but you get the gist.
It is.
Seriously though, Chris and Katie, you two complement each other perfectly. I'm so happy for both of you. Katie, you're beautiful inside and out, compassionate, and most importantly, you support Chris's past, current, and future gaming habits. You two are made for each other like Yuri and Alice, Mario and Princess Peach, Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. I'm so glad that you found your new partner in crime, the teacup to your cloud. I wish you and Katie many new amazing adventures ahead, and hope you find some mischief along the way. Congratulations, and my one piece of news to you on your wedding day, Chris, is to always remember the old saying, happy wife, happy life. Let me vote.
Dinner is served.
You rocked it, Chris.
Yeah, good job.